Welcome back, guys, to the fourth episode of the Cave Podcast. Joined here with my co-host Marto, who's finally decided to show up.
I've
Where have you
up
been,
and I'm
mate?
back.
Where have you been?
I've had the flu.
Oh,
I've had the flu. So I had school footy first week and then I had the flu, so I couldn't make it.
yeah. You know what? That's acceptable. That's acceptable. You know, Capo is a lifesaver as
He's a
always. He's
lifesaver.
filled in twice now.
He has been pretty good.
Oh, we almost forgot.
It's Pepsi time.
Tradition. Get a good crack. Oh no! I've gone everywhere.
Very nice. Very nice. I was going for a big one. Right on.
All right. So, you played in the NFL.
I did.
How did your games go?
We got hammered in the first game. It was
It's all right. It's all right.
90-point loss in the end, I think.
How did your team perform?
The team, like, up until half-time, it was a really competitive game. I think it was 17 or 18 points at half-time, and then we just let it go in the third quarter.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, you got hammered, obviously. How did you perform?
Not the greatest. Not the greatest.
No.
I was all right, but not the greatest. In the second game, we came back really well, though.
Yeah.
It was 5 goals in the end, but it was tied up until 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So it was.
Did you just win the second game?
No, we lost.
So you lost
by
both
5
games?
goals. Yeah.
It's all good, though.
That's
Is there more games? Isn't there one
Yeah,
more?
there's one more in the holidays coming up.
When's that?
I think 2 or 3 weeks.
No, the date.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mate, come on.
I'm not sure.
You like it? Right, let's see what we got here. We're meant to... Oh, hang on. Marto Senior might be coming on.
Marto Senior may be
coming on.
That could be a special
That's
appearance.
gonna. He's wanted to come on. At the start, I actually banned him
You
on the
did.
show.
It's
because,
not a
you
bad
know,
idea. It's not a bad idea.
He's a bit of an odd man, but
Yeah.
you know, I finally unbanned him, and
unbanned him.
Marto gave him the call up to come on. Hopefully he's here. What time do you say?
He said he'd get here around 5:45, but I
What's
don't
the time
reckon.
now? What's the time?
I don't
now?
reckon he's gonna get here.
Oh, what time's your training start?
6.
Oh,
Yeah.
he might make it. He might make it.
Maybe just.
And we've
maybe.
also got some other boys coming.
We
on
do
today.
have some other
Bryce and
boys.
Ozzy are coming
Bryce and
on.
Ozzy are coming on.
2 legends, obviously.
They
and
are,
one
they
of them
are.
one of them has really small legs.
Oh.
Mine are bigger. Than
Right, yeah, they are legends of the club.
Yeah, they are. They
All
are.
right, so let's talk about the NFL. Not my team, but the under-14s. We had 2 Yarrambat boys,
Oh, Josh and
Josh and Henry, the 2 twins.
I keep forgetting. I know one of them's Josh, but I just keep forgetting. the other.
Josh and Henry.
Josh and Henry. I was there for Henry's
best on
best on.
performance.
That was at Dymo.
That was at Dymo,
He
yeah.
played so well.
Did he?
I was at the game. Yeah, my cousin actually played in the team. Jack
Oh,
Wendell
really?
plays for Wallen.
Very nice.
Yeah, and he played awesome. He got so many touches out the mid. Him and his brother, they're just insane.
are
The 2
pretty
twins,
good.
freaks on the field. I was about to say
Yeah.
court.
Yeah.
What about the second game? Were you there for their second game?
wasn't there for the second
I
game.
wasn't either. So, but
But
did they? I think
I
they
heard-
got pumped.
I heard they did get pumped.
They-
It was
I
a
think-
bit like us. a bit
Yeah, I
like
think I saw
us.
the scores. It was like 100 something to 40, but it's all good.
Yeah,
They
it's
won.
alright.
They smashed their first game.
Yeah, I heard Josh obviously got best on, had
Yeah.
another good game.
Who did they verse the first game? I
I think,
forgot.
I think they had
Riddle.
Riddle, or yeah, I'm not sure.
Riddle on that.
They had Easton in the second game.
Eastern are good though.
Yeah, Easton.
I think most of the Eastern.
that's who
teams
we
won.
had. We had Easton. They're
Yeah,
pretty
because
good.
aren't they country? like
They're
that-
not quite country. They're around about.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah.
What other games were there from NFL this week?
We had the girls.
The girls. That's
Who did we
right.
have in the girls team?
Wasn't there just an under 15s with like under 14s and
Yeah,
16s
yeah.
in
There's
the
that
team?
team. Yeah.
I think there was.
There was a few.
There
in
was
there.
a lot of
I think
Yarrambat
there was
girls
about
actually.
6 or 7 in there.
Yeah, and I don't think any got best on.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they would have played well.
Yeah,
I didn't go
exactly.
to any of
I'm
their
pretty sure
games.
there was all up in the club 17 or 18 kids
Yeah.
who made the NFL.
I think the first game for the under 15s they won,
Yeah.
and then the second game.
Oh yeah, they did. They were Saint. Yarra.
Yeah, that's right.
Yarra.
And then the second game, I actually don't know. I think they might. Actually, no, they won. It was like 60-7.
I haven't seen it.
I remember one of my mates telling me.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
I think they won 67.
Yeah.
But yeah, they must have a good team because they have younger kids, so all the younger kids will be good, and then the older kids. So I reckon it'd be a good bunch of
Yeah,
girls there.
exactly. A big good job.
Yeah. What about the? We have an Aboriginal football
We
here.
do.
This is the official ball. I'll go show the camera. You got to talk, Mario. I'm pretty sure they can't hear you.
Yeah. So that's the Aboriginal pill that we're going to be using round 8 Saturday night at the Cave. My team versus South Morang. So if you're free on Saturday night, get down. It'll be a good night. We've got an Aboriginal smoking ceremony happening before the game. So that'll be pretty sick.
That's a nice footy.
Yeah, it is pretty
It's
nice.
gonna get dirty though. Surely
That's
there's
alright.
another one.
That's yeah, there's a couple more. I'm pretty sure. That's
probably.
alright. Pretty good pill.
Yeah. Oh,
not
what's
bad.
happened? Did you say you was versing South Rang?
Yeah, round 8, Saturday night.
Mate, what's happening with your team? Haven't you?
Ever
You haven't won a game since
Ever
the
since
podcast.
ever since I first came on the podcast,
Is Aussie selling?
Aussie is not selling.
No?
Aussie's not selling. It's just,
Just making sure. Just making sure.
the group's dropped
I
down
heard
a
it's
bit.
not that good.
The group's dropped down a bit, but I know that we got Whittlesea this week,
Yep.
so that's a game that we can come back really well for.
Yeah,
I reckon.
so,
that'll
yeah.
get the tyres back on the track.
Yeah, that was like us. We had 3 losses in a row,
Yeah.
and then we go on to smash Kilmore.
Jack-
Let's talk about
smash
Kilmore's game because we had the long weekend. We didn't have a podcast, so we smashed Kilmore.
Yep.
Wait, we'll talk about my game and we'll talk about your game.
Right.
So my game, we had Kilmore at Kilmore, 3 something late game. So we got home.
Oh,
like
at Kilmore.
Yeah, we got home at like 7 or something like that. But we bet them at home. I think it was like 80 to 20 or something like that.
Yep.
Me and Joshy, we're pretty popular now.
Oh yeah.
We're known as the podcast boys. We're known as the podcast boys.
Okay.
But it was a comfortable win. We played very well. We had game that stood out for me was the midfield. Whoever was in the midfield, I think it was mainly Alex, Dylan, Jesse, and Max.
Yep.
There was like a couple times in the last quarter where we kicked like 4 or 3 in a row, 3 or 4, 4 or 5 in a row, just from the midfield, just smashing them.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan tapped it to either Max or Jesse, I think it was, and Alex would run around the back and get it. It was insane.
Oh,
I think we've been working on that for a while in training. It's finally starting to.
Yeah, I
come
have
to
seen you working on the stoppages.
Yeah,
at
we
training.
always get 2 groups. We have midfielders
Yeah.
and then just the rest
Forwards,
of the
yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
So how'd your guys' game go 2 weeks ago?
We had Epping at Epping. So it was pretty poor conditions. It was raining, windy. It was just not a great day.
No. Same with us. That was same with us.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Especially up at Kilmore. But we started off all right. I think we kicked 3 in the first, maybe. But then had a really poor second quarter. I think they kicked 3 or 4 unanswered.
It's all good.
Yeah, but we came back in the third, and then they just got us by 6 points in the end, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think we should have bragged how much you were undefeated
Yeah.
at the start of the podcast.
Wasn't a great idea. Wasn't a great
Nah,
idea.
you've lost every single game since.
That's all right.
Maybe
that's
it's
all right.
because you haven't been on the podcast.
Maybe. That might be
if
the
you're on
reason.
the podcast now,
That might be the
this
reason.
week, I reckon you just win.
I might have to come
You've
on
got
every
Whittlesea,
week.
did you say?
We have Whittlesea this week.
Where are they sitting on the ladder?
They're sitting 4th or 5th, I'm
And
pretty
you
sure.
guys are 3rd?
Second or third,
Second
not
or
sure.
third.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I reckon you have a chance of
Yeah,
winning.
I reckon we got him.
Also about this week's the cave, what's happening this week? So we have some Friday night games. This Friday night we have 2 teams playing. We have the under 14 boys versus South Rang.
Oh, that's a big
7:30.
game. That's a big
Is that-
game, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, who's it? Oh, that's Fitzy.
Yeah,
That's
the
Fitzgerald
Fitzy
brothers.
boys, Zach
Yeah.
Casey.
So
that's
we
it.
have them playing Friday night tonight. Not tonight. Friday night at 7:30 versus South Rang.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get down?
I will get down.
Yep.
And there's a bit of pre-game entertainment, I'm pretty sure. We got under 10s playing. 2 under 10s playing
Oh, at
before
6.
them. Bit of pre-game entertainment.
Wait, 2? How they
Because
fit
they do
2?
half and half. One game on the
Oh
wing.
yeah, because under 10s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I reckon I'll come down. I got gym though. Got to get my legs massive. Better than
Alright.
Bryce's.
All right, talking about Bryce, I think we should bring him up.
I think
now.
we should get him up.
Let's
Bryce,
get him
come
up
on,
now.
mate,
Let's
come
get
on.
him up now.
Let's come up, boys. Come up.
Here we go.
We got the boys here. They've had a bit of a. They've been
How we
watching
going,
us.
lads? How we
Had
going?
some live,
How you going,
some
mate?
live spectators. How are you?
Yeah, good yourself.
Hey, mate.
Here-
Alright, how are you boys doing?
I'll just get these for you first
mate.
off.
So where's the other one? Oh,
First off,
that one's for your dad, but maybe he doesn't make it.
he might not rock up.
He might not.
You're gonna have to crack it open, mate.
In the mic. Oh,
Right,
listen to
have a
that.
sip.
I'm not having
Have
Have
a
a
sip.
sip. Mate, have a sip.
Oh, not bad.
Bam.
What do we have for these boys, Marto? What do you...
No, actually, before you say anything, I have a bone to pick with you. You've caused our 0-3 run. Ever since you were on this podcast, ever since, 6-0. And then what happens? We lose 3 in a row, and you look like an idiot.
I'm sorry.
It's your fault.
Okay.
So,
I'm sorry.
audience watching, the reason we're 0-3 is because of Lucas Martin, and it's all his fault. That's what I want.
Right.
Lucas is apparently the main reason of their losings. I reckon it's all him over there.
All right.
All Aussie.
All right.
I'm joking.
All right, we'll start off. How are you going today, boys? How are you going?
All right, I had my first English exam today.
Ooh.
Oh,
It
exams.
was about, a school getting rid of their famous play.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so
It's not
random.
bad. It's not bad. What about you, Bryce?
Yeah, I mean, school's alright. It's pretty average day. Just had
I hate
like
school.
three sport classes.
That's pretty good.
3 sport classes.
Yeah, it's alright at Widders.
Oh, I
You
wish
get
I had that.
Yeah, you get to do whatever you want, really.
That's alright.
Yeah, then English sack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't do too great. Nah,
What's a sack?
A sack?
Yeah.
It's like an exam.
I only
A
just found
test.
out what an exam was
Yeah.
like last week, to be honest.
Yeah. Ozzy, so you've been up in Queensland. Tell us how that went for you.
Yeah, that was all right. I stayed in Brisbane at the hotel. None of the people at the hotel knew how to speak properly. Like they were all saying, they were like I was trying to ask where my room is, and they were just staring at me like. So it was kind of hard. Rusty had to give a few sprays to taxi drivers and bus drivers and everything.
You don't want to be on the end of a Rusty spell.
Yeah, so
you don't want to be on the
there
end.
was
Is
this,
Rusty-
let me tell
is
another story.
Rusty's old man?
Rusty's my dad. We were at the airport, and there was this bus that we paid $50 for. It was supposed to take us to the hotel, yeah?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to run every 30 minutes.
$50 for a bus.
Yeah, it was some. I don't know.
That's not great.
It was supposed to run every 30 minutes, and it was like 9:55. So we thought, yeah, it's going to come in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We asked the bloke, and he said, "Nah, it's coming in 2 hours." And then Rusty let
Oh
loose.
no.
Called the company up, gave him a spray,
Oh no.
and yeah. So I was in Queensland. I watched Brisbane and St Kilda play at the Gabba.
Oh yeah.
There were some really nice places like to eat and that, and then went up.
Yeah,
Very
I love
nice.
eating.
Very nice. So Bryce, you've
Mate,
been
I think we're gonna get Rusty in trouble here.
maybe.
We're gonna have to confirm with Woz if this can be,
Yeah.
posted. But
So
it's
Bryce,
all
you've been featuring in the rep games with me as well.
Yeah.
But give us a bit of a rundown on what your thoughts of the game were.
I mean, I think Saturday against Yarra didn't really feel like we lost by 100 points,
Exactly,
whatever
yeah.
it was, but felt a lot closer. But it was like pretty good effort, to be honest.
It wasn't bad.
I have so many kids to choose from. That obviously a really good league, but otherwise I think we did all right.
Exactly. Yeah, we were pretty good.
Yeah, and then yesterday, yeah, that was probably a bit.
It was better. It was better.
It's better, but I
Ozzy's
think we're a
depressed.
I think we're a bit ordinary towards the end of the game, last quarter especially.
Yeah,
They
last
kicked-
quarter let us
They kicked,
down.
what, 8 goals?
8 goals in the last.
Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
8 or
7
something.
goals, yeah, and that really just
Yeah.
really let us down in the end. But
That
How-
ruined the mood.
you got to not let him do that, boys.
Yeah.
Who was in the back line?
not me.
Nothing.
Oh, well, that's good then. That's good then.
Yeah.
As if it wasn't, at least it wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah. 100 games this week though against the old club.
You?
Yeah,
Oh,
Against the old club.
Against the old club.
Oh, when did you make the move?
last year.
Let's talk about. All right. So
Wait,
what are your
how have you
thoughts?
found-
took him with me.
How have you found the club, boys? How have you found the
Yeah, I
club?
was going to ask.
Oh, well,
It's amazing.
first of all, the first 10 trainings I went to, no one spoke to me, and I just felt like an outcast. Then this one training, there was a spark in my heart. We were getting the jerseys, and then Archer Harvey spoke to me.
Harvey.
Yeah, so then it's felt like home ever since. It's been
That's very nice.
amazing.
Where'd you come from?
Whittlesea, me and him played the same team.
Oh, sweet. What are your thoughts on? What's the differences between Whittlesea and Yarra?
Oh, well, we have Palmer night, of course, which is
Yeah.
Palmer night on a
highlight of
Thursday night.
everyone's week.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the best night of the week. Can't look.
That is
you gotta-
crazy.
You always look forward to it. Mate, I'm getting stuttering since you're on here.
Oh, don't you
You're the stutter. You're the stutterer.
No, and I mean, it's just really good to be around. Great environment, great
Yeah.
community as well.
Yeah.
Compared to
Whittlesea.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn.
I don't
Well,
want
don't fire shots
I
at
don't,
me.
yeah, I don't want to diss them.
Want the
because,
smoke?
We're not playing too amazing past few weeks.
That's
so I'd
alright.
hate to say all this and then
He gets screen recorded and
Don't fool with Josh. You know,
Have a,
Josh got a bit cocky against Kilmore, but lucky we did win by 80. So Josh got lucky there, and he was not going to play. He put his hand up to not play, which is good leadership. But he ended up playing, and he played pretty well. So he
on
saved
him.
himself there.
Good on
He
him.
saved himself some beef between the Kilmore boys and him.
Yeah, Jono, so quickly run us down on your new coach, Scooter. You've been coached by Scooter as well,
I
haven't
had
you?
Scooter
Little
with
bit.
Boom Fit.
Yeah, very
He was good. He makes you run.
He does make you
I
run.
think he's requested 2-hour trainings for my team now
Oh,
to
no.
do 30 minutes of running before training starts. But I think we can't do 2 hours for every single session.
Yeah,
but we're
'cause
just
you
doing it
won't
for
have
this one.
enough
So, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited because, I'm quite excited to have him on the side. I'm good looking forward to it because he's a great man. I love him.
That's very good. You got anything else to say, boys? Or
about what?
about anything? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up a conversation? Anything?
Should we give them thoughts on the footy?
Oh yeah,
Aboriginal pill.
Aboriginal
Oh,
pill.
Yes.
You guys are looking forward to it, I'm guessing.
Gee, are we
Saturday
using-
night.
are we
Don't get it
We're
too
using
dirty,
it.
mate. Touch the sides.
We're using it.
Respect it. Respect it.
It's beautiful.
What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, touch the sides only.
What are your thoughts on it, mate?
It's just, it tells such a story.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I love the colours.
Oh, actually, it's actually really nice. I like it.
It is pretty good.
I think Marto likes it as well.
I don't mind it. Don't mind it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So boys, you probably won't even have to watch the podcast. You know, you've been sitting over there. You've been listening. You've had a bit of a sneak peek. You got front row seats.
We did, yep.
Are you excited for the future of the podcast?
Oh, yes. I mean, like, obviously, ever since it's been up,
Its origin.
Yeah,
It's origin story.
Our under 15 side hasn't exactly been
Because of him.
ideal.
Because of Marto.
Talking too much.
That's all right. We're coming back.
But I think as soon as Chris Martin gets on this,
Exactly.
everything's
once
going to
Chris
be
Martin
perfect.
gets
He
on
might
the
not even. He
podcast-
might not even get here.
No,
I haven't
trust me.
seen
No,
it.
it doesn't matter if it's this week, next week. Chris Martin will deliver the greatest podcast performance and will send this into superstardom as the most famous podcast.
I reckon it will.
Wait, I got something to say. So in the future, we might be getting some AFL players coming on.
Oh,
We might be getting some AFL players on.
Yeah,
I can't say names, can't say nothing, but viewers, spectators, you should be excited. We're getting some very superstar players on. What's so funny, boys?
so great.
It's awesome, mate.
Mate, you keep giggling, mate.
No.
Alright, boys, what do we, it's just going a bit dry now. But, you know, this is what we always cut out, but let's not cut this out. Let's think of something to talk to. Something
Well,
to
I was
talk
thinking,
about.
what sort of players you think about getting on?
AFL players.
Or
Yeah,
we
what
got
kind?
AFL
we got
players.
Which players?
ex-Yarrambat players,
Oh.
such as
Who's that?
someone who got drafted this year. Plays for
Mr.
Brisbane.
Wilmot?
This year, plays for Brisbane.
Mr. Wilmot may be coming on. We haven't confirmed it yet. We haven't asked him, but we'll see.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I'd
I'd
talk.
love to.
Yeah.
I actually don't even. I think. Oh no, because
Yeah.
I'll tell you a quick story. So, I played Yarrambat since Auskick, and then I quit for 3 years
Oh yeah.
to play basketball.
Rep basketball.
I don't know what I was thinking. Do you play rep?
Yeah, I played Diamond Valley.
Oh mate, I should have gone there.
Me and him used to be the dynamic duo.
Dynamic duo.
Oh, I mean-
It was the great. Not really. I was kind of bad.
Nah, you were good. You held your own.
I'm
Big
a big.
man?
Yeah, because I grew 2 foot taller than everyone.
Yeah.
I had an early development.
I am the biggest dud in basketball.
what
What
position?
team was you? Were you in the first
Mate,
team, the second
I
team?
could honestly play centre.
He's got hops.
Oh, yeah, with
Your
your
hops.
300
It's 300 kilo legs, mate. 300 kilo legs.
I don't know what I'm talking
So
about.
yeah, I think we had a friendship team this season. Me, Lincoln, Logan, Jude, boy from Monty, and some other blokes. And you know it was good. We made finals. We lost first game, unfortunately. They legit, other team nerfed me every time I went up for a rebound. They kept touching my legs.
Oh,
So,
your big legs.
I got put off, man. I got put off. They had to nerf me, or else we would have won. But nah, it's all good.
I feel you. Anything else, boys? Or
No.
Where's your dad?
I'm not sure. All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
I've really enjoyed it.
Thank
Really
you,
enjoyed it.
Mate, boys, don't forget your Pepsi.
Don't forget your
You
Pepsi.
can't just leave me.
You can't.
Thanks, the pill.
I'll see you on the training track, boys. See you later.
Alright, thanks boys for coming on. Now we're just gonna cut it here. Hopefully, Marto gets here in like 5 to 10 minutes. If not, you'll see us back again, and we'll just finish up the show.
All right. Easy.
Catch us, boys. Alright, unfortunately, Marto Senior.
Chris Martin hasn't been able. He has to take training, so that's all right. We can get him on next week. He said he will come on next week.
We need him to come on.
It'll be a funny podcast.
It'll be a funny
It
podcast.
will be a very funny
Hopefully
podcast.
no cutouts. Hopefully there's no cutouts this episode, you know.
There won't be many.
I feel like we did well.
We did pretty
I feel
well.
like we did well.
We did pretty
So
well.
I think we're just gonna wrap it up there. I think it
yeah.
might be a short one. I don't know. I can't see. Oh, that's 26. That's 26 minutes.
That's
That's a
good
solid podcast.
That is.
Maybe if there's cutouts, 24.
Yeah.
But you know, quick and easy episode. Well, thanks, Marto, for coming on,
No worries,
co-host today.
No worries.
Finally decide to
I reckon
join the show.
I could be back next week, maybe. I'll see.
could?
I'll see how time. I'll see.
Alright,
See if I'm busy. But
All right, sweet. Well, thanks guys for watching, and we will catch you episode 5.
yes.
See you, Marto.
See you later, Jono. That was good.
You didn't stop.